The Bible is very clear. Call no man father. Jesus taught, do not be called rabbi, for one is your teacher and you are all brothers. And do not call anyone on earth your father, for one is your Father who is in heaven. And do not be called leaders, for one is your leader, that is, Christ. But the greatest among you shall be your servant. Matthew 23. The Roman Catholic Church has organized and titled its hierarchy with total disregard for these commands. Here are some of the most common titles that the Church uses. Abbot, a superior of a monastery. Doctor, which is a group of 32 teachers canonized as saints. Monsignor, a title of honor bestowed on some priests. Father, a title first given to bishops and later to all priests. Holy Father, one of the titles of the Pope. In the scriptures, it is a title reserved for God alone. And Pope, a title first given to all bishops and later reserved for the Bishop of Rome, from the Latin word papa, meaning father. In conclusion, the Pope is not Peter's successor. The Roman Catholic Church does not offer even a single scriptural argument to its claim that the Bishop of Rome is Peter's successor and thereby the Pope. It cannot, for there is none. Instead, it must again resort to human reasoning and conjecture. The Roman Catholic belief that the Bishop of Rome is Peter's successor rests not on Scripture, but on an argument from history. It basically says that the Bishop of Rome is Peter's successor because historically this is what has happened. More specifically, the historic argument says that Christ made Peter the head of the apostles and the church. In this way, the Lord established a hierarchical and monarchical society, the Roman Catholic Church. Sometime after Pentecost, the argument goes, the apostles or ordained bishops as their successors. These submitted to Peter as their head. When Peter moved to Rome and became its first bishop, he established that city as the apostolic seat of government. These claims, however, cannot be established either biblically or historically. Scripture makes no reference to Peter being the Bishop of Rome, ruling the universal church, or having a successor. Neither is there any indication in Scripture that Rome was the governmental center of the early church. In that Peter's apostleship was exercised in a special way to the Jewish nation, we would not expect him to be based in Rome. Though Jews lived there, it was not the center of Judaism.